Welcome, ClearSpeak Academy channel. Title: The Man with the Painted Smile. In a bustling town nestled between green hills and sparkling rivers, there lived a man named Eliot. From the outside, he had everything. He was wealthy, handsome, always dressed in the finest clothes, and wore a smile so bright it lit up every room he walked into. Everyone admired him, greeted him with warmth, and wished to live his life. But what no one knew was that Eliot's smile was painted, not on his face, but on his soul, a mask to hide the emptiness within. Years ago, Eliot was a passionate painter. His life was full of colors, imagination, and joy. He would lose himself in landscapes, portraits, and abstract dreams on canvas. His small studio was a world of wonder, where people would gather to see his latest creations and offer him modest praise and income. But Eliot wasn't content. He saw his friends becoming lawyers, doctors, business owners, gaining status and wealth. Slowly, jealousy painted over his joy, and ambition began to replace his passion. One day, he decided to sell his brushes and close his studio. There is no future in colors, he told himself. People respect money, not dreams. He joined a prestigious business firm, quickly rising through the ranks. In a few years, Eliot became one of the most successful men in town. But success came at a price. His days were filled with meetings, numbers, strategies, no colors, no joy. At night, when he returned to his luxurious home, the silence echoed louder than applause ever did. Yet every morning, he put on his perfect smile and played the part. The town loved him for it. They called him the man with the golden touch. One rainy evening, as Eliot drove back home, he took a wrong turn and found himself near the old art district, the place where his studio once stood. Curiosity led him to a small gallery lit by soft yellow lights. Inside, a young woman was displaying her work, vibrant, bold paintings full of life and emotion. Eliot stood frozen. The colors stirred something deep inside him. The gallery owner approached him and smiled. "Beautiful, aren't they? She paints with her soul. Says art keeps her alive." Eliot asked quietly, "Do people still care about such things?" The owner replied, "Not everyone. But those who do, they carry the light of the world." That night, Eliot couldn't sleep. The colors haunted him, reminding him of the man he used to be. For the first time in years, he opened his old storage closet and found his paintbrushes, dusty but waiting. Tentatively, he began to paint. The strokes were shaky at first, but soon, his hands remembered the dance. He painted through the night, sunrise breaking through the windows as he finished. Over the next weeks, Eliot lived two lives, one of meetings and money by day, and one of color and creation by night. Gradually, the second life began to feel more real than the first. One day, he made a bold choice. He resigned from the firm and opened a new studio. People were surprised, some even laughed. "Why give up all that success?" they asked. Eliot smiled, not the painted one, but a real smile, and replied, "Because I found something I lost long ago, myself." His paintings began attracting attention, not because of fame or wealth, but because they carried emotion, truth, and heart. People connected with them. His studio became a sanctuary of inspiration, especially for young artists. Years later, a journalist asked him during an interview, "What's the greatest success of your life?" Eliot looked around at his students, his paintings, and the light filling the studio. He said, "Learning that happiness isn't in what we earn, but in what we create, share, and feel. I once wore a painted smile. Now, I live a painted life, and that is enough." Glowing star moral of the story: true success is not measured by wealth or status, but by living authentically, following your passion, and finding joy in who you are, not what the world expects you to be. Thanks for watching.